Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Infinite Trade. My name is Robin and let's begin our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. And so the levels that we discussed yesterday, I think most of the levels work today. So especially in Bank Nifty, if you remember, I said, in case if we get a dip at this place, then it is a buy. And I told you, do not expect a very big target, expect around 38 400 to 500, and that was achieved in the initial minutes itself. And then the entire day, Bank Nifty traded sideways. I had told you we'll be only bearish below this and absolutely bullish above this. And luckily by the end of the session, Bank Nifty managed to close above. So what is it? What should be our plan of action for tomorrow is something we'll discuss a bit later. And meanwhile, let's see what happened in Nifty. So Nifty, if you remember, I have said that, let's go back to 5 minutes. Yeah. So I said in case if we break this level, which was 17,940, so 17,940, and the target that we should be expecting, I said it was around 17,850. So this is the line which is around 857, and it almost kind of came there. So in this way, like both Nifty and Bank Nifty performed well. It gave decent entry and also gave the target that we were expecting. So now let's see what should be the plan for tomorrow. Both Nifty and Bank Nifty has managed to give a strong close by the end of the day. So let's see how that can help the market tomorrow. So the first thing that we want to look at is, as usual, the participant wise OI data. But before we look at that, so there's something which is surprising to me, because today again FIIs have sold for 278 crores and DIIs have sold for around 740 crores. So which is roughly about slightly over 1,000 crores. So a significant selling from the big institutions, but still the market has climbed higher and closed higher. So we know that they are selling constantly and we are the ones who are buying it. So nevertheless, as far as market is on the upper side, I think all the retailers would be definitely happy, and so am I, because the portfolio performs well. So but this is something which you must keep in your mind, like these institutionals are focused in selling their portfolio, so be aware about it. So now let's go to the participant wise OI data. So this data looks a little interesting to me, because FIIs have 12,500 future shorts and they have 13,500 put buy and about 7,000 call sell. So a completely bearish view in the market. So this is what I can understand from the FIS position, and this position seems to be we can rely on the data actually. And if we look at ProDesk, they are completely bullish, so we can avoid this. So they have 33,000 call option buy and 32,580 put option buy. So I would not say completely bullish, they are still sideways. So they have call and put almost kind of equal. So yes, so then I think the outcome is sideways to bearish is what I could get from the data out here. So no problem. So keep in mind sideways to slightly bearish from the participant wise data. Now let's look at the option chain. Option chain definitely would look green everywhere because a lot of short covering had happened in Bank Nifty today, and you know, so put writing was also kind of okay today, but I wouldn't say it was a significant put writing. Let's quickly check out the charts. So this is the open interest at the moment. So the resistances are not that stronger. It is exactly the way we saw this yesterday over the put side. So put side, the positions were scattered and the call side resistance were stronger, but now it is a little opposite. So the resistances are scattered and put side seems to be a little stronger. So what we could expect from this is, so Bank Nifty is strong at the downside, and so upside there is a possibility that it may show a good rally. And yeah, so option chain is also done. So let's come back to our charts and see what should be our plan. So these are the same levels that were marked yesterday. I haven't changed anything except this one line, which is at 38 438, something like that, 438 430. Okay, the reason why I have marked this level is, so Bank Nifty has managed to close above the resistance. So this was, one moment, so this was a resistance. Okay, so it was taken out in the afternoon, and Bank Nifty has taken support here and closed somewhere here. So right now what you must notice is, if you see this point and if you see this red candle, so this point shows some selling pressure. So what happens is, if in case if the price comes down again, so these area again the sellers will get activated and they may try to push Bank Nifty lower. So that's the reason I've marked this level. So just watch out that Bank Nifty shouldn't close below 38 430. So just ensure that Bank Nifty is not closing below this. So in case if it closes below this, again you may see a sideways market like today, because you will find a strong support here. Only when this support breaks is when we'll actually go for a put trade, and you should be definitely bullish. So if we open flat and in case if you get a dip here, and if you see a bullish candle here, you can definitely go for a call buy here. Okay, and in case if we don't see this dip and if we immediately cross this, so you can buy a call here as well. So what should be the target? The target I am expecting around, the first target should be somewhere around 38 850, and then 39,050. So these are the two targets for Bank Nifty on the upper side. So this should be a plan. Do not plan for a put trade in Bank Nifty tomorrow until and unless there is a significant gap up. If you see a very big gap up like around 38 700 or 800, and you see price coming down, if you buy a put here till this area, I'm okay with it. But we have seen that the FIS positions are a little bearish, but that doesn't mean we take a bearish trade tomorrow itself. We may take a bearish trade if we see a good significant gap down, and if we see a price action, something like this. Let me just delete this first. So let's say we gap down somewhere here around 38 400 300, somewhere in that range, and if we see a price action something like this, is when we'll go for a put trade for a target at this place. But otherwise, put trade is avoidable in Bank Nifty because Bank Nifty is definitely quite bullish. Okay, so this is the plan for Bank Nifty tomorrow. Let's look at Nifty now. So Nifty also, I've kept all the levels same. I haven't, so that's the only reason why I'm not drawing any lines today, because we are going to use the same ones. So Nifty managed to close with a strong, so it managed to close in a strong area. The only thing that you must do here is similar to Bank Nifty. We may draw a line somewhere here. Okay, so just changing its color. Cool. So this line is 17,987. So let's consider 17,980. Okay, so we should always have a 10 point, 15 point buffer. 17,980. So below 17,980, you may see a volatile and a sideways market. So that is within this range again. So here you can maybe do a small scalping for on the put side, but again, put side can be avoided. But similarly, if you get a very good gap up tomorrow at this place, and if you see any reversal, you can definitely take a short trade here. And in case if we open gap down, say that we are opening within this area, so this area, so if we are opening somewhere here, and if you see that the price is just doing some consolidation here, and then if it is breaking this area, that is 17,940, then you can definitely plan another put trade. But this time I am sure it will not halt at 17,850. It may go further down to even 17,780, something like that, or 800. And upside, what you're supposed to do is, it's simple. In case if we open within this area, and if we cross this, the only problem is we have an immediate resistance at 18,040. So this is the only reason why we are not going to buy Nifty once it crosses today's close price. If we see at least 5-minute candles closing above 18,040 is when we'll go for a buy. Okay, and what should be a target? A target should be 18,040, then it should be at least 18,150. So 100 to 110 points rally is something which we can expect. So upside trade should be only about 18,040, and that to at least wait for two candles to close, two candle closing. So that should be 5 minutes. So I hope things are clear. So yes, so thank you so much for watching, and please do share, subscribe, and give your valuable comments and feedback. And let's meet in another video tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.